What's going on, George? Georgie? Porgy? I'm not the one you want to war, G, because this is a mismatch of T-Rex versus a Tic Tac blade. This round, a masterpiece, Mozart. So if you think you're super bad, someone better tell me, love it, hold up. Because you're always coming with this skippy shit. And for a while, it's amusing. But after a while, it's a nuisance. It's the same shit, then the same shit. It's an illusion. You're out here looking like Shaggy and Velma. They confuse me. I said out the gate, you should have started rooftop battles, because this ain't that and I ain't Nobi, and that's a fact. I've come to spin, bro. But you should know in a way, I'm mad proud. But just because you can stand your grind don't mean there won't be a man dying, because all you hear is kapow, boom, crash. You think someone's reading a comic book out loud. What's going on, man? I felt a message Snoop like, bro, I need 13 reasons why, but then I clocked. You're a suicide victim. You set yourself up to die. I hope you know this shit's due to be amazing. They say I rap too slow. I just tell them be patient before you end up a patient. So before you ride on me or ride on you, no hesitation. I'm trying to get the crash before the crash, and this is his final destination.
I'm London Jen. This is Battle Rap World. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. I am here today with up-and-comer Tech from East London. Tech, what are you saying? Nice to have you on the show. Thanks for joining us.
What's going on? What's going on? You all right, yeah?
All good over here. Just happy
Everybody
to be.
all right?
Everyone's cool. Everyone's cool. Now that you're here, everyone's cool. Got some questions for you though. We've got some questions. What we're going to do, first of all, before we get into any niceties, we're just going to kind of put you on a spot. I know you've been on Don't Flop. I know you've been on Beasts Anglia, and I know you've been on No Loose Chat. That is where I first saw you. I became aware of you at the Process tournament. Shout out to No Loose Chat.
Shout out No Loose Chat.
But like I said, we got some questions. So I'm going to straight off put you in the hot seat and ask you to run down. I know you're a newcomer. Run down. Tell me what you've done though. I've seen some impressive stuff. Tell me, give me a resume. Tell me what you've done.
So my first battle was versus Fats on trial day. 2 rounds. I won that. I didn't really feel like that was a battle, but obviously that was my trial thing.
Oh, yeah.
That was right. It was good, but I won. I battled Stray Wolf 1 rounder on Don't Flop after that, like 2 months after. Rounder, I won that. I think my first proper battle that I thought was a battle was Georgie Roots. That was good.
Okay, so another name that is buzzing around at the moment.
Yeah. Now he's fire now. It was fire then still, but now he's
when did you two get it in?
Our first, I think I battled Stray Wolf. He battled someone else. I think on Don't Flop, he was my first 3-rounder battle. But for me, he was my 3rd battle ever.
What year was that? Can you remember?
It was last year.
Okay.
Last year, like last summer. It was good. It was in Bristol. It was good. Like it was a good event as well. It was some good other names on the card. I think Graphics Grammar was there. He battled someone called Zane. That was really funny battle. Press One versus Lefty on beat battle. Crafty versus Yunnan. That was crazy.
Yeah.
It was a good event. I really liked it. It was my proper first big audience. Well, biggest I've had so far.
So what was after Georgie Roots?
What was after Roots? I think after Georgie Roots, COVID hit, I was supposed to battle Amity, and they got cancelled. So who did I battle after COVID? Was it Don't Flop? I can't even remember, you know. Because, you know, it was because COVID, yeah, there were so many hiccups with battles that are supposed to take place and battles that didn't take place.
Things that you had in the works that were scheduled,
yeah,
everything got disrupted.
Everything got
happened.
disrupted. So after Roots, I think my next battle after Roots was that's mad, you know. I can't remember. It might actually have even been Crash, you know, because I didn't battle for a long time.
Do you know what? It's like with the whole of sort of post-February, March 2020, everything is sort of a blur where no one really knows quite what
actually
happened
it is,
when.
you know.
No one really knows what happened when or in what sequence. There was some stuff that went down. Don't know when. It was just, there was stuff BC before Corona, and then there was stuff after Corona. We don't know when. It just happened. So Georgie Roots was before Corona, and then we had Crash.
Yeah, then after Crash I had Enigma. After Crash I had Enigma. Crash was that was a really dope battle.
That was a great battle. I was there for that.
Dope battle still. It was a good card. I just like that I stood out. I made sure that I wanted to stand out. That was my main objective. Like, you know what I mean? I wanted to stand more than a lot of people, and I knew that with Crash, it's like if you don't come to stand out at a tournament, and then if on top of that you're battling someone that he's gonna stand out anyway, it's like you have to make sure that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a lot of the time when I'm battling, it's not a good thing, but I'm very bad. Not bad with my prep, but I'm very good at memorizing my rounds. But with Crash, I knew that if I leave my rounds late, it might affect my performance because I'm trying to remember my bars while I'm rapping.
Yeah.
So I memorized my whole shit like 2 weeks early, and then I was just going over it for time, going over it in the mirror, going over it, recording, thinking, oh yeah, this is, you know what I mean.
Okay, we'll get into that. We'll get into that battle in more detail.
But yeah, Enigma the Prophet.
Hold on.
Oh, my battery still.
Get your charger.
Yeah. What did I have?
So Enigma after Crash, and that was on. Is that the one that was on Beasts? No, that was Georgie Roots. No, that was Enigma. Damn. Edit point.
Yeah.
So you had Enigma. No, I was just messing up, so I'm about to put an edit point in here.
Okay, it's cool. Yeah, after Enigma, Hulk, innit? I had Hulk after Enigma.
Okay. And again, I was there for that. Oh, so I've been around for a couple battles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew that anyway. Why didn't I know that? I say that like I'm surprised.
No.
Like I didn't know I was there. Okay, yeah, I was there for that whole battle. So you got busy. We'll talk about how you think that went in a bit. What do you think out of those battles that we've just talked about? So you had your first two prizes, Don't Flop, which was sort of your first real, or the one you felt was your first sort of real battle. Then you had Crash, Enigma, and Hulk. Like, what do you feel like has been your best performance so far?
I think my Crash battle was my best performance because
really good one.
Because it was only, you know what? I feel like it was my best performance because it was Crash, and I knew that this guy's gonna come doing all this. Everything I expected is what, you know what I mean? He didn't do anything that I thought was he's gonna do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There were no
That's the reason why I
surprises
felt
because
like
you were prepared.
I wasn't stressed because I knew what I came with was enough because I know he's gonna come with his stuff.
Okay. Have you had thus far any comparisons? Do like people compare you to anybody? Have you heard like, oh, you're kind of like, or
Yeah.
who'd you get?
I get the twerk ones here and there.
Mm-hmm. I can see it. I can see it from the energy and sort of even from natural movement. Like I can even see how it would almost be natural for you to move, and you're a big guy, you're not a small guy. Big guys move in a certain way and they kind of move like twerk. I can see how even without there being a twerk, it would be natural. Having seen you perform, I can see how there are movements which are natural to twerk, which could be very natural to you because you're a big guy. But I can also see, I can see a bit more than that also. I can see that. What do you think about those comparisons? How do you feel about that?
I don't really bother me, to be honest with you. It's not like, obviously, if you look at twerk and look at me, we're two different people. Yeah, gun bars after gun. Also, you Americans, you know what I mean? Obviously, he's one of my favorite battle rappers, but there might even be one, two things that I do like him, but I still come with my own shit, and my material is different. I think, but when it comes down to it, I don't have to be that loud type of thing, guys, to get real, because there's a lot of times where I've had jokes and different type of material and it still hits crazy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
I think it depends where you're performing. I'm very, very one of those peculiar people, like where the event where I'm performing, I don't matter about I like the venue where if it's like a small room, I know it's different. I'm catering to just my opponent, like I'm just getting at him. But when you've got an audience, I like to cater to the audience as well as get my material off. And I think that's one of my strongest points, because in every different league I've gone to, I've always got off my jokes, my hard bars, and my matches, anything that I've ever spoke about.
Yeah, you absolutely have to tailor to your, not only just your opponent, but the audience, the crowd. Not only who am I battling, but who are we doing this in front of? That's an important thing. And also, you know, if you're compared to twerk, that's not the worst thing in the world. You know, if people are looking at what you do and comparing it to what one of the, you know, the hottest right now and for a long time, well, I say a long time, for a few years to have done this shit, you know, that's not a bad thing. So yeah, but I guess that could be annoying. I could see that.
I addressed it in my whole battle, but that battle hasn't dropped yet though, innit? But what round is it? My second versus Hope.
I was gonna say the second.
So yeah.
We'll talk about that battle in a bit.
Yeah.
Why are you battle rapping?
I'm battle rapping. I love battle rap.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It is. I never thought I'd be here. I never thought.
Ding, 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 ding. That's a good answer.
I love battle rap itself.
Yeah.
I've been a fan.
What brought you here then?
What, my first battle, or what brought me to battle rapping?
Not just to watching, but what brought you to actually battling?
I think I was just in a certain point in my life where I was at a good place, and I applied for Don't Flop when I come out of jail, and I didn't hear nothing for the first time. And then I got a random like, oh, do you want to, oh, this is your opponent, da 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 da, and then came, and that was it. From there, I've just from then I've just always, people have always shown an interest, I mean,
were you rapping before that? Before you applied to Don't Flop?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was rapping before that.
And was it so why did you apply to Don't Flop? So obviously
I've always rapped. Rapping was just something that everybody did when I was young.
Why battle rap?
Battle rap was just something that so imagine out of a group of 12 people, some people like drill music, some people like gigs, some people like grime, I loved all of it. But then when I got introduced to, I used to love I used to look for battle rap before I knew what battle rap was. Do you know what I mean? Like, I used to watch 8 Mile, them little scenes, because I wouldn't be like, you'll catch the one little Math Hoffa versus Dose on YouTube, like, what? But I never knew where to look.
Yeah. You didn't know
there
was this whole organized
I didn't know there was this whole culture behind
it.
And then one day I just got opened my eyes to it, and then I started on Don't Flop. I started on Don't Flop. I think one of the first guys I used to proper follow was Shotty Horror, and then after Shotty Horror, I think I probably followed Gemini, Tally, like these type of UK people.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I saw like one of the UK people, I can't remember who it was, but they battled Pat Stay. And then I went over to KOTD, Pat Stay versus all these other people. And then, slowly but surely you just start. And then
I know exactly that, yeah.
And then somehow I found myself on Charlie King versus Tay-Rock one day.
Okay.
And then from there, I watched Chess's UFF like when it was dropping on 106 and you know what I mean? Like,
okay, so you've been around for a while. That was a while ago still.
Yeah. Literally.
Okay. All right, that's cool. I like that story. Passion brought you here, basically. Basically, I like that. Okay, so you've named a few names there. Now I'm gonna put you on the spot here, and I'm gonna ask you top 5, either current or dead or alive. It's your choice, and it can be UK, it can be US, it can be a combination of both, it can be one or the other. You can give me 2 separate lists, you can give me 4 if you really want, but top 5 dead or alive, however you want to do it. I just need 5.
What do you mean? Need 5 names of who I think are?
Yeah, so your top 5 in battle rap, it can either be currently or your dead or alive list, like your all time. And Skittles look good right now.
The bangers don't. I think, honestly, I do like, in my top 5, I've put Saga in there.
Okay.
I'll put K-Shine in there. I think I'll put Rock. How many is that? 3?
That's right.
Of all time, though.
Well, no, it depends. You can either do current or all time, or you can combine the 2 if you really want. That's the 5th option. But if you just want to do current, that's fine. Those are current names. Look,
I think Rock here is, personally to me, is the best of all time. Like, when even if he has a good battle or a bad battle, he gives you 100%. And he always comes with it. Never chokes, you know what I'm saying? Even if he's been boot, you know what I'm saying? He's, even now, current and of all time, I put Rock.
Consistency.
Yeah, I put Saga as current. Obviously, had this thing with Mike P. But before that, just before his Mike P, his whole thing before that.
Yeah, you're talking like 1 or 2 battles recently where he's had chokes.
Yeah, but other than that.
Yeah, a career of consistent building.
Yeah. K-Shine. I don't know.
Yeah, you keep mentioning the same three names. I need two more.
All right. I think work as current and I don't know who I'll do up as the fifth man.
Wow, these men are impressing you.
But you know what? Actually, you know who I would give it to at the moment for my personal top, Mike P as well. I think he's very consistent as current, and he gets a lot of. You always think he's not going to show up, and he does every time. So yeah, Mike P.
Until he got in his feelings. I shouldn't say that because I rate Mike P. I like Mike P. But also there is a psychological element to battle rap, and I feel like he's not battling right now for a reason, and not because the man is broken, but because the man is choosing not to. Like that stuff clearly got to him, and now like he's him and Ashley are having a baby. Like he's in a positive space. Like if he comes back to battle rap for a little while, he's gonna have to confront that whole angle.
But really... that's his choice. That's his choice. And you know what? Yeah, no matter what, being very, very, very honest, no matter what, he brought it on himself. So it doesn't matter about any of that. He has to.
Oh, I agree.
He brought it on himself. He brought it on himself. He had second round versus Danny Myers was so that like he basically like you know what I mean. He spoke about something that even though it's battle rap and we say a lot of stuff here, and even in like the UK, we don't even say that much compared to the US. But the level that he went to was crazy. So then when Ryder went there,
devastating angle.
It was a devastating. It was the worst angle, and it's like, but at the same time, it's like it's the worst angle if it's being used on you. Yeah. If I'm using that angle on someone, like. You know what I mean? It's just that sort of information, how I dissect it and I give it back to you. Do you know what I mean? And he dissected and it was crafted so well, it was disgusting. Your whole that Danny Myers went home and argued with his girl that day.
Yeah. But you've got to, if you can, but it's easy to say you've got to be able to give and take, but you really do. And I rate Mike P, but I'm guessing there's, he's got other things going on in his life right now, and I'm looking forward to see him when he comes back for real, because I think the man is super, super talented. I'm not, I wouldn't, if you've got him in your top 5, that's current, that's.
Yeah, current is, man.
Yeah, no, he's, and again, if you look at the most recent performance, then fair enough. But surely we're not just rating these guys on their most recent or 1 or 2 performances. That's not fair.
No.
Okay, so what is your favorite battle? Do you have a favorite battle, a go-to battle that you just know that you can, has got super replay value and you've watched it time and time again?
I watch a lot of those, man.
Okay,
I watch a lot of battles. Right. Do I have a favorite battle? I have favorite rounds more than I have favorite battles.
Okay, that's cool. Give me a few of your favorite rounds. I like that. Because that's specific. About was 3 rounds.
I can't watch a whole battle. I like to watch. So if we're gonna, it depends. Like how deep you are. Are you on the app?
I am.
All right, cool. So if we're on the app here, obviously Mike P second round versus Danny Myers. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's a devastating round.
Devastating round. Ryder's second round versus Mike P. Devastating. Saga's third round against B-Dot.
Okay. That round.
That round is
that round has that's the only round that's ever even remotely come close. Or well, it did it, but no round has ever. It brought me to tears. Like I was I think it was the second time I was listening to it, and I was in my kitchen And I was like, are you shitting me? And I've just heard 2 rounds, or, you know, we've already had most of the battle, and then Saga comes and does that, and I'm listening to it again, and I'm catching more stuff, and I'm like, wow, this battle rap shit, man.
Too much, man. It's too much.
This is battle rap. Like, this is crazy.
Too much.
It was, yeah. I couldn't believe the stuff they were doing with words. That's a round.
I think one of my favorite rounds of current, if we're going current like this year, I think Ru Bando's second versus Jay Nightwing is insane. I'm sure it was ultimate madness, but it was insane. Insane. But the only reason you probably don't remember it is because he chokes on the third. That's the only reason.
I'm trying to think about his second.
He goes something like what does he say?
I feel like I remember this, and that was why the third was such a letdown, or not such a letdown, but why?
It was.
Because he could have took it, and also I feel like Jay had a light third round. Jay also he took his third really lightly, and in fact, didn't he say, "I only need 2 rounds for you"? Was that battle?
Something like that.
And he was saying, "I only need 2 rounds for you," and his second round was tough. And when he choked in the third, it was like, wow, you could have
Ru nearly won that, man.
Yeah.
He nearly won it still.
Yeah, I feel like that was the battle where Jay literally was that the semi-final? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot,
okay.
yeah, man. There's a couple.
Okay. So you're more specific with rounds.
Yeah, I got a lot of rounds. Like a lot of if someone named me a battle rapper, I would tell you a good battle. I'll tell you a good round. That's how it works better. You said to me, "Oh, let's watch a good battle. But give me a good round of this battle. I could find a good round that I like or something." Do you know what I mean? That's me.
Okay. So the UK scene right now. So you've been around a year or 2 now. It's obviously not at its peak. It's a very sort of, it's not at its peak. How do you stay motivated? How do you find, it's your passion. How do you find the motivation to battle, to stay in it and to want to keep pursuing?
Me personally, I only battle people who I feel like, or I've only put myself in situations to battle if I know that there's competition. If I know, like, for example, Hulk or Amity or someone that I can see them wigging on someone else, I'm like, yeah, this will be a good battle. If I don't feel like you've got that and I take the battle, it's like I don't give it my all. And it's like you'll be able to see I won't be giving it my all because you'll watch the battle and I might have one decent round and one crazy round and one other round just like you can just see I'm not really bothered.
Okay.
And I think that was kind of like my issue with the Enigma. Like I think I had a good first round. My second round was crazy and my third round I choked because I think I was just like so gassed off with my battle with Crash. I didn't really feel like Enigma was going to beat me. I didn't feel the competition. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that wasn't the right mind for him to be in.
Okay. So, in 2 years' time, who can you see yourself up against? Like, what? Give me some names that you think in 2 years.
I need impact.
Say that again. Hold on. Stop. Because the video was cutting out a little bit. The audio was cutting out a little bit. I need to make sure that this bit. So if we need to take a pause, we're going to take a pause. But I can't have you telling names. And I feel like I heard Caps.
No.
Okay, all right. Who did you say?
I need impact.
Okay. All right.
I need impact.
You need impact.
But the thing is, I know that I'm not ready yet. But I that's a good thing because you know what? I've seen people take battles that they think they're ready for and they're not ready and they get smoked. And
why impact? I can see that. Why Impact?
I don't know, man. There's just something of me, and you know what it is. We don't have a problem or anything. We're just super cool, but it's just like he smokes stuff, and I love it when when we the first time I met Impact, we was doing. Obviously now I can see it. We was on the rap game show, and we had that, and me and him we had to share a room, so we was up chatting, and this guy was it was crazy, but
I just spent some time with the two of you the other day, and you have a really nice rapport. But we also saw what Impact did there, so I can see how you've got that respect.
Yeah,
but your rapport, you two, you can see. But yeah, I guess that's what. There.
But to answer your question earlier, that's what it was after Georgie Roots. We did the rap game thing. That's why I couldn't remember what it was. I did the rap game show.
Okay.
But yeah, Impact, he gets busy, and I just feel like if I even had a really good classic with him, that would be enough.
No. Okay, let me shut my mouth. You want to smoke his boots. You want to tear a hole through him. Like, you want to leave that man crying on the stage, calling his mama, saying, please come and pick me up like I'm broken man.
No, next year.
Anyway.
Next year.
No, I did say 2 years. I said 2 years. Is there anyone else? But I could see that being a nice matchup. I'd be here for that.
Who else would I want to battle? To be honest, I would love to battle like one of the legends, but I feel like I would need something from them, like the UK lot, like Tony D or someone like that. I know like Scoop is very, it is a big name, but it's like not in a disrespectful way. I don't want to say it in a disrespectful way, but it's like I haven't seen anything recently. Obviously, Scoop is the only one who I see who, even if he's not consistent, he's doing something. So that's just one point. Maybe if it's like
you
I'm not around them.
Like Tony D, that's like legend.
It is. But you said in the next 2 years, who would I want? That's my target.
So you're saying you would like a legend? No, for real. I'm just saying the reason why you don't see the legends is because they don't need to come out. Like he's done his time of coming outside.
You can't do, but you have to stay. But look, let's just compare it, So look at the moment,
Like you can get a legend to come outside.
But look at the moment right now, Look, Mook, has just battled Tay-Rock,
I just said you can get a legend to come outside.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, though.
Facts. And you've got 2 years to do it.
And the way that I'm going to do it, it's not in a way where I'm calling him out. It's in a way where you're seeing my thing, and you know that one day we're going to have to, because I'm on a roll right now. Do you know what I mean? And even then, look, that's how crazy it is. I didn't even mean to say Tony D like that, but when I battled Crash and I left the venue, he didn't see the battle, but he was like, yo, bro, nothing but good things. You get it? I was like, love. You get it? It was all love. But if I could have you on my resume, that's even more love.
That's it. Get it? Yeah, if I could kill you,
if I get the opportunity to take the shot, that's it. Do you know what I mean? So that's what it comes down to.
But that's what you need. You need to be hungry. You need to be hungry, and to be able to battle a legend, you have to be able to make enough noise, and and that's the sort of thing that could potentially draw out a legend. A legend seeing a rookie who needs putting through their paces. I'm not putting through their paces, but who's made enough noise and who's done enough to.
I need your brethren. I need your friends to say, yo, you battle my mate. That's what I need. I need your friends you're with. I need your friends, your battle rap friends to say, yo, bro, I think you need to battle my mate.
In his, not mine.
You know what I mean, though, innit? That's what I need.
You need people to say, yo, you need to teach this kid a lesson, like that sort of thing. And then you need to go up there and put on a performance. Facts. I like that. I like that. You have to.
I don't really have a target. I just want to have like a range of people that I could battle. I don't have like one person. Do you know what I mean? I don't have one person.
So you've got a range, and your range is
Yeah, up high.
Okay.
Up high. Yeah,
okay,
the
so in
legends.
2 years, you wanna any other names you wanna call out? Not call out.
I think me
Not
and
like
Tally
that,
would have.
but-
I think me and Tally would have a really good battle.
Okay. All right. Mr. No Loose
We
Chat.
we spoke about it. We said that we would do it.
Okay, so that's potentially down the line somewhere.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. I think other than that, I know that me and Caps are gonna have a really good battle. I know he's gonna do his job in the tournament. I know he's gonna be in the finals. I know he's gonna, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's probably gonna be like my yeah. I like the way he talks still. He talks that stuff still. I don't even think like, I think even like the stuff I had for Crash, I don't think it'll be enough Caps, because Caps is a bit too different. Crash is very like performance, loud type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I could be loud and perform with Caps, but Caps is very like, his real talk is very there. His cadence is got a very good pace. His reaction isn't like, he doesn't do what I do. I kind of wig out when I get reaction. I shout to the crowd and I go a bit nuts. He doesn't even do that. He's just calm and collected and like.
Perhaps it's like, I knew you were gonna do that.
Yeah,
that's what I'm expecting,
you know what I mean.
To do.
Like I'm expecting Caps to have a bar.
Was. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm expecting Caps to have a bar, like some bar about my reaction or something like that. You know what I mean? That's how he is. Like he's so crazy with it. So
don't feed the man material.
No, that isn't bad. I'm expecting it. I'm expecting it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you do have very different styles, and Caps is very, and something about Caps which I really appreciate, and I guess this is something which you learn with experience. His stuff outside of his bars and his delivery, his battle rap intelligence, his aura, just the way he delivers, the way he's believable, the way he knows how to, he's got some shit. So those are big names. Tony D, Tally, Caps, yeah. But I like where you're going, and I can see those, you're not trying to give yourself an easy target.
No.
And for different names as well, all of them, Tony D, Tally, and Caps. I just like
the fact of like, when like in a battle, it's like, see, for me, I'm not one of those people that when we're battling, I want you to do shit. I want you to be rubbish. I don't want you to choke. I want you to come with your shit. So in my battle with Crash, when you see me shaking my head, it's like, I'm like, bro, go better. Like, do you know what I mean? I want better from you. That's why I do that. Do you know what I mean? When I like bars,
Crash did his thing.
I'll give you your cadence.
It was a very close battle. Crash did his thing up there.
But I'm the same. Watch it and I see how much I shake my. And at the moment when I'm hearing it, I don't like what I'm hearing. Do you know what I mean? That's the honest truth of it. It's the honest truth. When I'm hearing it, I don't like what I'm hearing. It's all my battles. Like when I get roasted, about George, like when I battle George, he's round, he's roasting he has a whole scheme about my mum and bars, and the way he does it is so crazy that it's like
innovative. I like.
Yeah.
He's
do you know what I mean? It's so. But then I love the fact of I have to overgo that. Do you know what I mean? So he had that whole thing, and it was funny. But then I had in the third round, I had the Shaggy Velma. You look like Shaggy and Velma did this bar, and that bar shook the whole room. Like the whole room shook, and I was like, you know what I mean? I think even now, I think that's the biggest room shake I've had so far. I think my Final Destination bar was good, but the Shaggy and Velma bar was like the biggest room shake I've had so far. And I like that. I like to overcome. So I always want my opponent to come with, do you know what I mean? Because if it's just me, I'm carrying the whole battle.
Yeah, for real.
Do you know what I mean? I don't like that. I want
And that doesn't make for a watchable battle. When you have a one-sided battle, people don't watch it back.
Yeah.
Even if it's one of, even if it's one of the greats.
Yeah.
30 someone badly, and there's no competition. There's no replay value. Like, you don't watch it back. You watch it once to say, oh yeah, shit, they killed them. But you don't watch it again. You want, and whilst that's nice to have on your resume, especially if it's another name, you do want battles that, I guess, as a battle rapper, you do want people to keep watching your stuff.
Want people to watch and be like, yeah, my man, I won that, you know, or my man, you know what I mean? And
right, stay right there, because on that note, my man won that. Why are you better than anyone else in your class right now?
Why am I better? Because, I think, I've got very good, you know what it is? I don't ever think, I'm not one of those people. I don't think I'm better than everyone. I don't think that. I don't think I'm better than everyone, but I just think that when it's time to show up and show out, I at the time of the place, I show up. You know what I mean? There's been times and performances that I had that are not best due to my day or whatever it is, but I learn from it. And do you know what I mean? So I'm not really out here trying to be like I'm better than you. There are people that I think I'm better than. There are people that I think, oh, I could do that better than you and whatnot. But I don't look at anybody and think, oh, I'm better than you. You can't. Do you know what I mean? I just think that when it comes down to me versus you, you're not going to do as well as I will. Do you know what I mean? You're going to...
Isn't that because you're better than them? And I get 100%.
I don't know.
The lessons are in the losses. But if you beat a man, if a man can't beat you, it's because you're better than him. Or at least right here, right now, today, for this round and the next 3, I'm better than you.
Yeah, I suppose.
But you can't.
See, but look at it like this, yeah. So like, if I watch a round, yeah. So say for example, I watch a battle of someone I've battled. Who have I, like, so Crash. So for me battling Crash, I watched a lot of stuff I've watched of Crash. So when I was battling Crash, I wrote my whole rounds thinking he's like, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be an issue for me. I'm going to, you know what I mean? And a lot of people that I was around
to overcome.
My man's not that, he's not that good. All he is loud, this, that, that. But me putting myself in that mindset was the reason that I came and I showed up and I showed out.
It meant you took him seriously.
A lot of my prisoners get onto me. They say that I downplay myself because it's like, oh, I've got my man, you know, because some way in life, the way I look at it is just like, if I expect to lose, not if I expect to lose, then I don't come and take the loss. But if I come and I show up and I show out and I just do what I'm supposed to do and I get the win, then I get the win, you know what I mean? And that's what it has been so far. And I want to change that type of thing. And I feel like that's kind of like my mentality. Like when I'm battling people, like and I'm writing, I need to have that, oh, bro, my man's fire, you know, I might even, his third round might be, do you know what I mean? I need that. If I don't feel that, then I don't, you'll see it, the performance and everything will maybe be different. And
how do you feel like that? Or do you feel like, so I'm going to talk now, the Hulk battle, this hasn't come out yet. How do you feel like you did in that?
I felt like I didn't do as well as I should have.
Why do you feel like that is?
Because I thought in my head that Hulk wasn't going to come with his stuff, because this is where he doesn't go up all 3 rounds and do his stuff. So I was complacent. And even then, I think me and him spoke and we were both in the same place, because his third round was in construction that week and my third round was in construction that week. Do you know what I mean?
So you thought...
But obviously... His performance was very aggressive. Do you know what I mean? He over aggressive me in that type of sense. I can say that. I'm not sure I think he came with so far. If anyone I battled, he probably come with the best tech flips. That was what I gave him off of that, like the battle. I don't remember everything he said, but I remember he had like a tectonic bar. He had a couple flips that were hard. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But no, man, I learned where I stepped, still where I slipped. I know.
But do you
I
feel?
like I did all right. I did.
So I was hoping we were going to talk a bit longer so I could take a bite of my mini roll.
No, go on. No, I feel like
no, it's fine. No, don't. Do you feel like so you said you were complacent, so you just thought, do you feel like, did you feel he wasn't going to take you seriously? Because he clearly took you seriously. And that's a respect thing. That's a respect thing.
Yeah.
He took you seriously.
And I felt like I don't know. I just felt, I don't know what I was going to expect. I just felt that when it came down to it, I was going to be in the different mindset. But you know what it was? It's like in so many different moments, yeah. And when I come to battles, yeah, other than George, I'm not really cool with everyone. And when it comes to the Hulk battle, me and him had to like kind of vibes and chill before. So he's cool. So it's like when it came down to the battle, it was like he was like overly aggressive. Obviously, he's been battling a lot longer. So for me, it's like, yeah, you're cool. And when we battled, I just felt very complacent in like, yeah, that's cool. Because even when we was doing the face-off, he was there like, bro, I can't even give a straight face. I was like, I know, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was just one of those moments there, and it was just kind of like, it's just something that I have to push through. And then next time it can't be like that. And that's only due to COVID, do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If it wasn't for COVID, I probably wouldn't even know that, because every time I've showed up at a battle before that, I don't really know no one. I just kind of just go there. We might have spoke 1-2 times on social media, or until the day of me battling you, that's it.
But the more you stay in this thing, the more you're going to know people, the more you're going to know your peers and the people you're battling. So that's something that you've got to take into account. Go, well, not even overcome. I guess it's not something to overcome, but it's just, it's a learning.
No, it's kind of like, it kind of is. It's just like, it's just like, yeah. I think that I had like a really good, I think on my second round was really good against him. I think I started first, didn't it? Yeah, I went first. You kind of come out strong. Yeah, I think I really liked.
I didn't expect him to come as strong as he did.
No, neither did I. Neither did I. Yeah, I think he took it 2-1. Still, I'll be honest with you, but it's a good battle. I can't wait to see it. Still, I'm not gonna lie.
No, me too. I want to watch it back because you did your thing. You did your thing, but I didn't. Yeah, Hulk clearly took you seriously, or he just wanted to make a statement.
That's probably, you know what? Even then, I think that's my first proper loss, I would say, personally, on my side, whatever anybody else thinks, that's my own first proper loss, where I've got out 3 rounds strong, and I'm and the guy has come stronger, just a little bit more than I have. Do you know what I mean?
But you have to think because also that's a big step up in competition.
It is. From everyone, and from everyone else that I've battled, they've all been either at my level or just above. There's no one that I've battled that I think, do you know what I mean? I think Crash probably has battled a lot as well, but obviously he's not really considered a vet, do you know what I mean? Hulk's been here for years. Mm-hmm. So he's not gonna...
You've got that experience under the belt, and I guess them experience punches hit a little different when, you know, the guy's not... He didn't come to play, like I say. So, yeah, I can see, but yeah, it was a big step up, and you need to feel, you need to step up, you need to take those risks for you to be able to progress, and, you know, part of the game. But you held your own, you did your thing, and I like I say, I'm really looking forward to seeing that drop as well, because you did. So you said your best performance was Crash.
Yeah.
That really was. and it seemed like, you know, you prepared for, you seemed at home with the opponent and with the crowd and the atmosphere. It seemed like that was kind of Tech in his element. Am I right in saying that? Did you feel like?
I think, you know what it was? Everything, maybe not everything, like 80% of my material hit. And I just feed off that so much. When I get that one reaction from the jump, I'm just in it. I can't, it's just like a drug. You can't back down from it. And with the Crash one, as soon as I come out with the comic book bar, that was like my first, the first four? The first 4 bars were, or the first definitely. 8 was the comic book bar. Everybody was just feeling, and I did the lap. I did the lap. Do you know what I mean? I did the lap. I come back to him like, and that was it. I was in the zone. That was it. How it goes. That's literally how it goes. And
you did get the crowd early. But that was a good bar to have, especially, you know, you don't know whether you're gonna go first or second, but to come out second, and after Crash has such a good first round, where he's so high energy,
wicked round,
so high energy,
crazy.
Yeah. So to be able to come out and very quickly have a haymaker. One of the best rounds, one of the best bars of the battle, and one that is really memorable.
I think it's just because it's really easy and really everybody knows what it is. You know what I mean? You read the comic book, it says
simple hits.
Simple,
because we can all relate. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Sometimes the most simple shit is the best.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I think we are going to wrap it up. We've kind of talked about your start. We've talked about where you want to go. We've talked about where you're at now. Is there anything that you want to get off? Is there anyone you want to talk to? Is there anything you feel like you need to say about yourself? Is there anything for, you know, people who want to get to, like, anything you want to say before we wrap up?
Nah, man, thank you for having me, man.
Oh no, absolutely. No, I'm really pleased to do this series. Like I said, this is the first in what's going to be a series of up and coming, like future. Where's our future at? Get to know them, get on board from now. You know, don't just ride the wave in sort of, you know, two years time. Like get to know now. See what we've got going now.
When this blows up, just make sure you bring me back, though, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
COVID's over and that. Bring me back.
And when you blow back. When I
blow back. It's all right.
Such a smoker. When you blow up, you know, don't forget to look back here as well. You know. Remember
no. I'll be there. Yeah. I'll be there shouting you up 15 minutes a day. No, I'm joking.
It's cool. We just grease each other's palms on the way. And he's your mom. Yeah, 100%. All right. So you know, we can look for your battles on Don't Flop, Beast Anglia. You've got more stuff coming up. So hold on. Before I forget, we'll do that in a second. Before I forget, what have you got coming up? Because you got some shit coming out soon or coming up soon. So we talked about you've got the Hulk battle, which hopefully will come out soon on Don't Flop. But what have you got still in the tuck?
I've got Amity next week, Tuesday on the 21st. No, is it Tuesday? I've got Amity on the 21st, and then somewhere in the
Tuesday.
Oh, somewhere. What day is it?
I don't know. Carry on.
And then I got Chrome somewhere in December. Chrome in December. Be all right.
Okay, so the 21st is a Saturday. So,
well, there you go.
21st.
And then,
But prepare for Tuesday. Prepare for Tuesday, and you got 4 days in the bag.
Yeah, I'm ready there still. I'm not going to lie. I'm not even... I've really got them still. I had them.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
That's the way it goes, isn't it?
Look out.
Yeah.
No, don't joke.
Shout out Amity, though. It's fire, man. Shout out Amity.
But you're yeah,
It's gonna be
okay.
a good battle.
But he's gonna get it because you're locked and loaded.
You know what it is? It's a mad personal battle. That's what it is. I think it's my first personal battle. There's a lot of stuff that brewed between me and Ami, so it's like not a lot of stuff that people know that will just get addressed. I know he's gonna address it, so I'm just gonna address it as well. So it'll just be a good battle, and people will be like, "What? I didn't know that," and and no way, and get it. But
we're gonna have to talk once we cut the tape. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk.
Yeah, that's until me.
All right, I like that. Okay.
Are you gonna be there? Are you gonna be there for this one?
I'm gonna be there.
Are you gonna be there?
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
Mm,
Now pull up. I'll pull up. I'm in the building. Like this is my shit. This is what I love. I want to see it live and direct. Yeah. So I'm gonna be there.
Sorry, mama. Sorry, mama. All right, cool, girl. Shit. All right. But yeah, well, I'll see you then, innit? That's what. Okay. You'll see.
All right. And where can people find you?
You can follow me on Instagram under Big Techie 258, SoundCloud, Tree, and Don't Flop. I'm on Don't Flop as well, innit?
Okay, so keep your eyes out. I'm going to put some links in the description. Yeah. Go and hit them up now. While you're hitting up the links and following my man on social media, hit the like. It's right there next to it. And if you don't have that subscribe shit up, I don't know what's wrong with you. Subscribe, hit your notification bells.
Subscribe to the thing.
Right? Tell him. You heard a man. Subscribe. Hit the notification bells because I'm doing lives as well. So, you know, you don't want to miss out on those whilst I'm going live. We can chop it up
stay locked
in
on the thing.
That's it, right? You know. And Tech, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
I've really enjoyed this. No, it's been a pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure. And we'll stay tuned. We're gonna be watching and following along with what you got coming up. And I hate this.
All right then.
Thank you for joining me. It's London Jen, Battle Rap World. I'm here with Tech. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Thank you.